take off for a hike near the coast, near the same area that me, Ryan, and Abigail went to, what was it, last week at Saddle Mountain. Now, as we were driving down Highway 26, I noticed for the first time that there were a bunch of trailheads, well, you know, like 3 or 4 along that route. And that's the route that you take to the coast from Portland, and I've never noticed these trailheads before. So, you know, I'm not really sure what these trails are, but I do know that they're trails. So we're gonna go check it out. And it's kind of at that point in the year where it's not too cold, not too warm, so you're not really sure what to bring as far as like warmth. So I brought all my jackets, but I might not even really wear this one. Nope, good to go. We made it. So this is Bloom Lake Trail? Bloom Lake Trail. Just about 1.25 miles in and 1.25 miles out. 3 quarters. Oh, okay. And pretty easy trail throughout, which I was hoping for something that was a little bit more strenuous, but that's alright. Okay. Ready? She's ready. I'm the one that's fucking around. I've never seen this plant before. And I am quickly rushing back to the car because I forgot my water. Luckily, Haley reminded me, and it was only like 3 minutes into the hike. So, I mean, you can still hear the road. Still pretty close to the car. Then I can catch back up with her and we'll be on our way again. I'm, you see, carrying quite a bit this time. Got my backpack and the gimbal. This will be the longest hike carrying the gimbal, but it's really not much of a pain to carry.
And that one.
These are cool. Yeah. Okay, I'm back.
I thought of a fun costume for me for the Alien Festival.
What?
Like wearing like all green, but then making my hair like an updo like a flower, so that I'm like a flower with like pink petals.
Cool.
Kind of, and then if I like make my face green, that's kind of greenish. Kind of like alien-y.
I find it interesting the difficulty ratings of the trails here. Like this one's rated easy, and by no means is it strenuous. I mean, we've been going up a steady, you know, somewhat steep incline since we started, and we're both getting warm. But I think if this trail were in Indiana, it would be like, I don't know, moderate at least. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more than moderate. It's just totally different landscapes and all.
It's a bit old.
You can camp just about anywhere in this forest, so we're kind of looking at this area for a possible next time. It'd be nice to camp somewhere that's not a campground. This is a maybe.
Heart of gold, mystery, who could have known? Turn to a melody, seen it in my dreams. Run to the overhead, playing back this scene. Feels like it could be. Feels like it could be. Feels like it could be real.
just turn this corner and you see this black stump up there. We'll get a closer look in a second, but it looks like a Bigfoot. I mean, this is Bigfoot territory out here.
Ooh, what are those?
What or what?
I thought they were rocks and I touched them and they moved.
Oh, it looks, actually those look like owl pellets. So Haley just accidentally kicked these on the ground, and what it looks like they are to me are owl pellets, which owls can't fully digest all the hair and the bones, so they like whatever put the mouse in their stomach and then eventually will regurgitate owl pellets. So I don't know if that's really what these are, but I mean there is mouse looking hair. Try to break these open. Yeah, it is gross, but I don't know, I mean, it's just hair.
And bone and that other one.
You see bone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a skull, huh? I don't want to touch anything with my hands.
Okay. I'm good. Moving on.
I don't know, I just wanted to look.
It's grossing me out.
Yeah, it is gross.
No,
Let me get all three of them. Yeah, so I don't know exactly, but it kind of looked like just like a soggy, wet owl pellet. That's neat. We just saw some scary animal prints. Not really scary, but I'm gonna do my patented. That's not the right word. Bear call to keep them away. You do it with me.
What is it?
Whoop! We're gonna get eaten by a bear if you don't make that noise. So we might have made our way to Bloom Lake. Can see it through the trees, and there are a lot of those yellow blooms all around it. Let's see if that's where this trail takes us.
I just saw the weirdest animal.
The weirdest
It
animal?
was like I don't know what the fuck it was. Come on. It was slimy and it had a long tail and it looks a little bit like a seal, but also a rat.
What? Something just moved around in there.
Yeah, it's right over here.
Whoa, look.
What is it?
Might be a beaver.
Where'd it go? What do you tell me to look at?
Well, the water was moving a whole bunch. Yeah, see right here, there's a dam.
Here.
Oh, wow.
Is it a beaver? I think it's a beaver.
I think it's a beaver too.
Cool, I've never seen a beaver.
Really?
Are they mean, really?
No, they won't mess with us.
Okay, yeah, I've never seen a beaver.
It's awesome. Yeah, this whole, like, you got a big dam over here to the right.
Cool. Let's get it done.
Yeah. Okay, let me try to go a little closer. Yeah, this is just a big beaver dam right here.
Are you hiding from us?
Yeah. Does it smell like beaver?
Yep.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, bugs.
Alright, so we made it to Bloom Lake, which is now called Beaver Lake. And we're going to go ahead, eat a little bit of food while we wait for the beavers to come back out.
What's that?
I like the berries. So we finished eating, and we were hoping the beavers would come out while we were just sitting there quietly. They never did. Haley's still kind of looking right now. But we're gonna take off and start heading back towards the car just in a little bit. As we're sitting and eating, Haley just keeps mentioning how there's something around that just stinks so bad. Well, it's these yellow flowers that we ran into last week. Can you describe what they smell like?
What? Me?
Yeah, can you describe what they smell like?
Beaver turds.
Beaver turds?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not good.
And we made it back to the car. Good hike? Yeah. Would you do this one again? Yeah. We were on our way back home, and there's this one little pull off with this beautiful river that I always wanted to stop at but never have. Finally did. Haley just locked up the car. We're gonna go on down and get a closer look.
Going down?
Yep. Very muddy. The way I always see this river creek is from the road up there. So I'm looking down and I'm able to see the creek, you know, go and then kind of curve and go around. And from here, you know, it's beautiful to see, but there's no picture. I think before we leave, I will try from the road, but might just be one of those places. It's just better just to see.